Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia and today I'll be showing you guys how to process unsieved pap. I use half pinta of yellow corn, half pinta of millet and half pinta of guinea corn for my pap. This is millet and this right here is guinea corn. Pour everything inside a big container. Pour everything, the corn, the millet and the guinea corn, pour them inside a big container and make sure the container you'll be using have a cover. Make sure you are using a container that have a cover. Pour in water inside the container. Pour in enough water inside the container. These ones that are floating on top of the water, sieve it out because they are the bad ones. Sieve it out before you store it. After sieving it out, cover the container and leave it for 6 or 7 days, maximum 7 days. Let it not be more than 7 days because you won't like the odor that it will give your pap. Even after washing, the pap will still have a very bad smell. So let it not be more than, don't leave it for more than 7 days. I left mine for 6 days and this is what it looks like. Sieve the water out, sieve it out properly. Add a clean water and wash thoroughly. Continue washing and changing the water. You wash and sieve out the water until the water becomes clear. As you wash, you sieve out the water, add a clean water, wash and sieve out until your water becomes clear. You see, mine is clear now. Are you seeing it? It's clear now. So once the water is clear, you transfer the corn into another container. use your sieve to transfer the corn into another container. The corn, the millet and the guinea corn, your mixture, transfer it into a new container. That's the final washing. Once you transfer it into any container, you find out that there are sands that settle under the first container that you used to store it for that 6 or 7 days. There are sands there, and if you don't transfer it into a new container, you may blend your mixture with the sand, which is not good. It means that you're taking a dirty pap and you're giving your kids a dirty pap. So you have to transfer using your sieve into a new container. Are you seeing the sand? This is the sand. This is the sand. I'm sure you don't want to take your pap with this sand. So you have to transfer into a new container to avoid this sand entering your pap. So before I blend my mixture, I add ginger. I add ginger into it. This is the ginger, and I blend 6 or 7 times so that it will be smooth, so that the texture will be smooth. And the last one, I normally ask them to blend it directly into my pap cloth, since I won't be sieving it, so they have to blend it into my pap cloth. This is the pap cloth. This is the last one that they are blending for me. This is the 7th time they are blending it, so they are blending directly into my pap cloth. Are you seeing how smooth it is now? Then tie the your pap cloth and set aside so that the excess water will drain out. So this is the excess water that drained out of my pap, and you find out that as the water drains out, it will be as if the quantity of the pap reduced. So if the bag is now, the pap cloth is now loose because of the excess water that is draining out of it, what you do is you lose the cloth and tighten it again, just the way I'm doing it right now. And once the water drains out, you throw the water away and put the pap back into your wherever you are putting it. I'm using my big bath. Pour the water away, throw it away, put the pap back into the pan or the bath, wherever you keep it, so that the water will drain out properly. Then you can keep something a little bit heavy so that it will help the water to drain out faster. I leave mine overnight. I usually leave mine overnight. Then the following morning, I will now tie into a nylon. Are you seeing it? I left mine overnight so that the water will drain out properly. This is how it is now. This is how it is now after leaving overnight. So I tie mine into a nylon. I tie it into a nylon because I wouldn't want to be bringing the whole pap out whenever I want to make pap. So I tie according to the quantity I use per meal. According to the quantity I use per meal, that is how I tie mine. Tie it and store it inside the freezer, so that whenever I want to make my pap, I just bring one out and do whatever I want to do with it. And it's even easier when you want to give it to your friend. You bring the number of pap that you want to give them and give it to them. You don't have to bring out the whole pap and wait for it to defrost before you take out the one that you want to give your friend, or take out the one that you want to use for the meal. So you tie it. I tie mine into my nylon and store in the freezer. So whenever you want to make your pap, you just bring one out and do whatever you want to do. It's easier that way. This is it. This is how it looks like. So I just pack it like this and put inside my freezer. Whenever I want to use my pap, I bring it out. See, just bring one out depending on the number of people that will be using the pap. If I have visitors, I can bring out two. But if it's just me and my kids, I bring out one. Are you seeing it? You don't have to bring out the whole pap, wait for it to defrost. Take the ones that you want and put back into the freezer. No. And this unsieved pap is very nutritious. It's very nutritious and highly rich in fiber. Anybody can take it, whether old or young. So when you want to make your pap, make sure you're adding your water little by little. Don't just pack the whole water in your house and put inside your pap. No. If you are using unsieved pap, you have to be adding little water. Add little water, turn, little water, turn, so that you will get the right texture before you add your hot water. So you won't start saying that your pap disgraced you. And if you're using unsieved pap, it won't be as watery as the sieved one when you want to make your pap. This one will be a little thicker. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing the consistency? It has to be a little bit thicker than the sieved pap when you are making the pap. Then when you're adding your water, add gently. Add gently so that you don't have a watery pap. Gently add the hot water so that your pap will come out perfectly. You can cook your pap if you want to cook it though. I know some people like cooking their pap before they eat it, so you can cook it. You can cook it if you want. That is after making it like this. You can cook for some seconds. You can keep it on top of your gas cooker for some seconds if you want. This is the finished product. Are you seeing it? This pap is giving. Very delicious, very tasty. I bet if you do it exactly the way I've done it now, this is the only pap you'll be taking, unsieved pap. Very easy. And stress-free. Thank you for watching.